Well, speaking of the Capital City Roller Girls, they're here this morning on the Jim Leach Show on 970 WMAY, the news and talk of Springfield. This hour brought to you by Williamsville State Bank and Trust. And I will admit, and maybe it's just the 14-year-old boy in me, but I am endlessly fascinated by this growing phenomenon here locally of women's roller derby in central Illinois. A couple of days ago, we talked to members of a Decatur team that competes in this area, but there is also a Springfield team as well, and they also have charity events coming up. They're reaching out to other charitable organizations looking for ways to help the community, and they're just out there having a really good time. Ladies, welcome to the studio this morning. Great to have the Capital City Roller Girls here. Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm going to have each of you introduce yourselves just because it probably sounds a lot cooler when you're saying your name than when I'm saying your name. So go ahead. Our first player and our first athlete, you are?
Toxic Rain, number 83.
Stormers, 973.
Modern Day Delilah, number 38. Skates with scissors.
Man, that was skates with scissors?
Yes.
Show me what you're talking about. I can't.
Well, I'm a hairdresser, and I skate with scissors.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
And at the shop, we wear our skates while we're doing hair.
All right. Well, I'm going to start then with Modern Day Delilah. You're a hairdresser. You are a mom.
I am a mom.
Why are you out there trying to bash other women's brains in on skates?
I have skated since I was 7 years old, so two of my passions kind of came together, doing hair and roller derby. It's just another facet of my skating life.
I mean, lots of people skate, they'll skate for exercise, they'll skate for fun, they go out and skate to music. This is different. This is not just skating. This is pummeling. This is going out and tossing people around and knocking them down and inflicting pain on them.
But you gotta catch me first.
Well, so speed is the key to your game then.
Speed and juking, getting through the pack.
Okay, so then you're the jammer?
I'm one of the jammers.
All right, very good. Now, for the other two of you here, Toxic Rain and Stormers, it's the same question, and I'm sure it's a question you hear all the time, and you probably hear it from your own family, your friends, maybe your kids or your spouses. What was the reaction the first time you told everybody, I'm getting on a roller derby team?
For me, it was kind of given. I've skated ever since I was little, too. And I was on the speed team at the North End. So it just, when this team came about, it just was right up my alley. So I had to do this.
See, but everybody said, and everybody I've talked to from the other team too, this is, I've skated for a long time. To me, it is still a leap though to go from I like to skate, I enjoy skating, to I'm now going to go out and skate in this pack and try to knock people down. Because when you're actually out at just a rink just skating, the goal is generally not to knock people down.
Right.
This is kind of the opposite of that.
Exactly. Now we can do it and get away with it.
So when
it's legal.
So when I go out to Skateland South, and we do different events with the radio station there, and I'm out there skating around, secretly everybody really wants to knock me down. You're just restraining yourselves. That's a little unsettling to me. I just have to tell you. Toxic Rain, you are president of the league. So how many women overall are involved in this locally?
Well, right now we have about 35 to 40 girls that are actively skating. Each bout, there's 14 girls on a roster. And so we use that pool of girls to create rosters as we bout different teams.
Okay. So 35 or so, and it sounds like it wasn't hard to find them. Once the word got out, we got a roller derby team, you've got people lining up out the door wanting to be a part of it.
Well, that's very true. Although we are always looking for more girls, obviously life comes about, and it is a constantly rotating pool of women. But we're always looking for new girls. We have Sunday drop-in derbies.
AKA fresh meat, by the way. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, fresh meat. Anyone, any walk of life, any skating level, we're willing to mentor girls, teach them how to skate, teach them how to fall, more importantly than anything. Obviously, safety is a big concern, but eventually, right now we are one team. We would like to have multiple teams within our league. This is a source of empowerment for a lot of women in the community. We do a lot of good. We raise money for worthwhile groups in the community, and we are always looking for new girls who are willing to come out and put themselves in a position of empowerment and a position to help those around them. And sometimes that means putting yourself at risk, but I think that that's true of anything.
Now, I have to say, and I hope I don't sound condescending in doing this, you're all very lovely women. I mean, and you sit in here and you don't look intimidating. So what do you have to do to get your game face on? How do you go out there and present an image that makes the other team go, uh-oh, and now I'm a little scared because of the women that are skating around me here?
That's a very good question.
Some of the girls that are on the team do got tattoos, so some people kind of makes them scary looking, you know. I mean, there's their appearance, and we wear pads, and it's like just because I'm small, I mean, don't underestimate the small people, because.
Well, Stormers, you in particular, you've got this very nice smile, very pleasant. Show me your game face. Show me the look that you give, so that people know that you're not to be messed with. I mean, because seriously, you don't go out, you don't smile like that when you're out there skating, right? I mean, you're.
But it's.
Actually, I think a lot of it
Modern day
we do
Delilah just
smile.
shoved her like she was out there in the ring to see if she could get her moving a little bit here. Come on,
Yeah.
show me show me what happens when you get out there and somebody is trying to get in your face or trying to knock you out of the way. Come on.
It just happened.
Yeah, it just happens.
Okay.
It's just the
Once you hit
natural.
the
Hit her again. I want to see if I can get a look on the face here. Go on.
Once you hit the floor and you have your pads on,
It's like a.
go. It just turns on.
It just turn on. But does it turn off that fast? I mean, when the match is done, you don't just hit the off switch then.
I have a bumper sticker on my car, and it says I drive like a jammer, because when you leave the rink, you are still cutting and moving and going fast. And I hope that saves me someday.
So, I mean, how long do you envision this? This is all fairly recent. This has all come up. I started hearing about it probably around this time last year, late last spring, I guess, when I first started hearing about all of this. Is this something you're planning to do for the long haul? I mean, this has got to be pretty punishing physically out there.
It is, but it's also strengthening, and it's something that gets you through your daily lives. I mean, we're not just out there bashing each other. We're also a family, and we treat each other that way, and we serve as a resource for each other. So it's something that, at the end of the day, it kind of saves you. Roller derby can save your soul. You get out there, and you can literally leave it all on the rink. And I think that's what a lot of our girls do every single day, and it's something that's a relief from your daily life, but it also brings a smile to your face, and I think that that's what keeps a lot of us going.
Now, the people that I've talked to involved in this all tell me exactly that and tell me the same thing. But has there been at any point anybody, whether it's a husband, a child, a parent, a friend, a neighbor, who sits there and goes, "What are you crazy? What are you doing? This is dangerous, and this is not what people do." I mean, have you gotten any backlash at all for doing this?
I have. My family was very concerned. Obviously, there was another generation of roller derby, a televised generation of roller derby
I grew up watching
that was very intense. And this is not your mom's roller derby, and that's what a lot of people say. It is a legitimate sport, and there are things that we do take safety precautions, but I think,
not to mention, those women made me look petite back in the day. So I'm just saying. So this is a different thing. But still, for an audience, it's got to be just incredible fun to watch, and the fast pace and the action to it. So let's talk about the match coming up this weekend. Again, you guys, you out there and you're skating for fun, but you're also skating for charity and to help organizations. So you've got a bout coming up this weekend.
That's right. We're going to be in Decatur, bouting the Decatur Derby Dames at the Decatur Civic Center Saturday, April 7th.
Okay, so that's again coming up this Saturday, April 7th. Other matches coming up, and are you doing anything here in Springfield? You're a Springfield-based team, but are you going to be actually doing bouts here in Springfield?
Well, our bouting season is April through September. Our first couple bouts will be traveling. May 12th, we're going to be in Quincy. But starting in July, we are going to have a couple of home bouts. Decatur Derby Dames will be coming to Springfield. The Quincy team will also be coming to Springfield in August. And we'll be traveling to Ottawa. So there's a lot of surrounding teams, and we kind of trade back and forth with the travel. But you can look us up on Facebook, of course,
okay.
Lincoln Land Roller Derby League, and we keep that updated with all of our upcoming events.
And when you do your local bouts, then those will be at
Those are at Skateland South
Skateland
right
South. That's
now.
what I thought. Okay, very good. And so again, a couple of things to keep in mind. Number one, if you are a charitable organization and you could use some help, the Capital City Roller Girls can actually do these bouts, and then part of the proceeds go back to the charity. Then
that's very true. In our off season, we do interleague bouts, so the league will split itself and bout each other. Most recently, our proceeds went to Sojourn House. We had a Mardi Brawl here in Springfield, and we had some guest skaters come from all different surrounding leagues, and we were able to put that money back into the community.
And again, if there are women out there who've been hearing us talk about this all week and are saying, I could do this, and I would have a lot of fun doing this, how do they get started on that process?
Well, every Sunday we have drop-in derby at Skateland South. It's an open rink session that anyone can come. It's $5. You can rent skates. We have pads and helmets for people to use. Obviously, we don't expect you to go out and invest a lot of money if you don't know if this is for you. So anyone can come out and watch what we do, can throw on a pair of skates. Obviously, like I said, we will teach you how to skate. We will teach you how to fall. We will teach you how to hit and to take hits. But that will come later on. You know, we treat our fresh meat with care. So we certainly care about them. And then once you decide that this is what you do and this is something that is good for you and it's something that you're interested in, then we have additional team practices throughout the week. But anyone for any amount of time can come out on Sundays. Drop-in derby, Skateland South. It's from 8 to 10 p.m., $5. You can plus rentals for skates, and you can come out and just see what we do.
And you can also see what they do. You actually have a televised component of this. You've actually got a weekly program that lets people get a little look behind the scenes here, right?
Yeah. Yes. It's on Thursdays on Channel 4. 12:30 and 9:30.
12:30 and 9:30 p.m. On Access 4 through Comcast Cable in Springfield. So you can see roller derby on TV here in Springfield with the Lincoln Land Roller Derby League. The Capital City Roller Girls in studio this morning. And again, they're about at the Decatur Civic Center on tomorrow night, Saturday night, April 7th, against the Decatur Derby Dames. Ladies, thank you so much. Toxic Rain, Stormers, Modern Day Delilah. Pleasure to have you here in studio. Best of luck with the bout and with the upcoming season.
Thank you so much.
It is now 7:51.